Hello, my amazing Robotics Quarter 1 students. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day today. I just wanted to send you a quick video message saying how thankful I am that you all were wonderful students this quarter and that um, I hope that you keep in touch with your STEM learning and that you reach out to me when you need any help or if there's anything that you want to do in future projects. I hope that you can rely on me as a resource. I would love to be that for you. Um, also, I just want to thank you for your feedback. I want to thank you for your continual emails to me about projects. I really, really, truly, truly appreciate that each and every one of you were invested in this class at some point during the quarter. I know virtual learning is hard. I know that it is not the way that learning should be done, especially in a hands-on class such as this. But y'all have done a wonderful job, and I really, really appreciate you. Um, Second, I just wanted to kind of give you some closeout uh, kind of tasks. Make sure that you are emailing me if there's anything that you see on Google Classroom that you don't have grades for. If there's any quizzes that you need to finish, like the robotics final quiz, you need to close that out as soon as possible. Also, on that quiz, the robotics quiz, this I'm going to share my, or I'm already sharing my screen. So on the actual quiz itself, make sure that you use any tools necessary. That means any notes from class, any search engines that you need to look at information. I'm not trying to trip you up. I want to just kind of bring everything together. And then at the end of the quiz, there are a couple like survey type questions that I want you to honestly give me some feedback. I am looking to improve myself in this virtual format. I'm looking to improve classes for your fellow classmates. And unfortunately, you all were the first class that I had online in this robotics capacity. So y'all are going to give me some feedback and it's okay. I can take some tough love if you have it. And if you have any positives, I would love to hear that too. Before we go, I just want to kind of remind you that you have your slides that you need to finish. Group one, you already finished your project. And for those of you that need to still finish your slides, I'm going to give you this example so that you can go back and look at it. So this is group one's project. And I'm actually going to present it because it's really cool. So I'm going to move myself back over here again. They came up with something that can study CO2 without harming any other animals. So how can you study the effects of CO2 on the environment? So the name of this robot is called the gas demolisher. And so where is your research taking place? CO2 has no taste, color, or smell. It occurs naturally in the Earth's atmosphere. Trees in Georgia, so trees are very important because they absorb CO2. In Georgia, there are many varieties of trees, such as red cedar, pines, and palms. Awesome. Research, trees keep our air supply fresh by absorbing carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide levels today are higher than any other point in 800,000 years. The rising CO2 levels since industrial pollution, there is more CO2 increase. So that is why it is important for us to research CO2 in our atmosphere. So the sensor is going to look something like a leaf. So they're going to place it on a tree and they're going to have sensors. These are the vital sensors that are going to collect the data from the environment. And they're going to kind of camouflage it to mimic a leaf design. How cool is that? All right, so the robot will be equipped with sensors, and I think that Bryce was thinking about a specific um, robot, but I want you to kind of think about what this leaf would kind of do. So I think based on what Shayna was talking about, going to observe the levels of CO2 and then it'll give feedback to the researchers, which hopefully will help our future areas. It is important to find better ways to improve the atmosphere. It can make artificial environments for people, for animals that people study, and it can introduce new science to the world that we've never seen. That's really cool. And then Karina says the atmosphere will be better. There will be a change in the atmosphere, but not in the animals. And um, I think the time difference, I think maybe I'm taking that as like looking at how CO2 affects different places in different time zones, but I could be wrong on that. But that's an example of a project that you're. Oh, sorry, Ariel. And then how will the gas demolisher impact future areas outside of the research area? It'll improve the gas and CO2 emissions in cities that people live in, hopefully preventing diseases. Awesome. Animals will stop dying due to pollution, and it will reduce global greenhouse gases and eventually global warming. So awesome. That is that project there. And thank you so much for that wonderful project and wonderful collaboration. And I really, really thank you, every single one of the groups, for collaborating during these last couple weeks. From your Lego builds, I really appreciate that you took the time to actually use the robotics kits and the programming online and actually do a little bit of research on something that robotics can be tied to that you don't really think it could be tied to. All right, so I've been talking for a long time, but the point of the matter is I'm really happy that you were in my class this year, and I wish you all the best. And email me when you need any help. All right, have a great rest of your day. Bye.